Hi, it's Sue.
And it's Fiona from Empowered Birth Melbourne.
We wanted to demonstrate some of the acupressure points we use regularly with our birthing mamas to both ready the body, so we call them the rightening and readying points. They're all about that cervix preparation, and it's something that you can just add into your day in those last few weeks just to help get the body absolutely primed to move into labour. Don't feel worried that you're going to suddenly put yourself into labour with these points. The body's only going to do what it's ready to do. They're just encouraging points. And we also use these points in labour to help get things moving again or take things to a new level. You might be moving from home to hospital and things slow down, so they're great points to access at that point. Or you might be in an induction scenario, and in an induction scenario you still want to get your body into labour. So they're brilliant points to use to help your body roll into labour. So anything to add in there?
No, but you can do them anytime. You don't need to actually put aside a special time during the day. You can just do the points as you're sitting there chatting to someone. Just make it part of your daily routine from about 37 weeks on. And obviously they're acupressure points, so they're not as strong as acupuncture, but they are a good technique to use in conjunction with milling the grist, especially for a first-time baby, to help you prepare to get into labour naturally.
Yeah. So remembering with acupressure points, they're measured on the body of the person that you're working with. So for instance, one of our most loved points is spleen 6. You're working from the inside ankle bone and you're measuring 4 fingers up, and then you just kind of move that thumb around until you find that really tender point to really know that you're on it. And it has that sort of quality of a bruise in an apple, and you'll really, when you hit it, you'll have that kind of aha moment to know you're on the right point. Certainly known some mums that will draw a little texture spot, or if you're seeing an acupuncturist, you might get a little stud to put on there as well, can help you find that. And this one is really powerful at bringing blood flow to the uterus. It's kind of like the on button, so it can really help, as you're saying, getting yourself into labour, or it's the one I would go to if I had, my labour had, the person I'm working with had slowed down, and I'm wanting to get things re-established. So you're going 4 fingers up from that inside ankle bone, finding that tender point, and then you're just rolling the thumb into that acupoint. So just letting that kind of melt and mellow into the skin there and really working that point there. So prior to actual labour, I might just do that for a few minutes. In labour, I might do it for longer than that. It's okay to really kind of lean into them in that labour space. Another classic point you might know is that large intestine 4. That's a really good pain point. I really love it for that sort of, labour has these little gear changes and things can go to that next level, and you might just need a little bit of help adjusting to that new level. And so this point is right at the base of that index finger on that bone there in the webbing of the hand. And you're again finding that beautiful rolling into that point. So this is a pain relieving point here. One of the other points we use is gallbladder 21, that really common ouch point right in the middle of the shoulder here. And I'm just going to show very quickly with Fiona one of my favourite ways to find this point in that birthing space. So we work a lot with this in my yoga classes, but this is just a brilliant way for you to birth as well, taking the pressure off the legs, nice and open in the pelvis. Maybe if we just move your knees back a little bit, kneel in and lean in a little bit more. So with a pregnant belly, you probably need to be up a little higher. And then when I'm finding that gallbladder 21 spot, I'm just again working till Fiona can tell me if I'm on that good spot there, right in the middle. I can just hold my thumbs here. I don't need to do anything. And then Fiona can roll into my thumbs and really just have the pressure she needs for that point. So it's easy work for me, good for helpers, and it's nice and effective and strong for her. And then just softening back down. Thank you, body. And then I'll get you to spin around for me. The other really famous point, both for, thank you, both for induction as well as pain relief in labour. So we know there's that triangle bone, the sacrum, right at the base of the spine. Just here, running out. Got a beautiful, can see that here, mapping of the hands. And then where you're going to find, this is bladder 32, and how you locate that is you can see those little divots or dimples in the lower back, and then you're just taking a little angle down and in, coming either side of the spine. And then your thumbs, again, that beautiful dip and that beautiful roll into that point. So you're not sitting on the bone, you're finding those little holes on the edge of the sacrum here. And again, this point really encourages blood flow into the uterus, and it's a really nice one to, sometimes you can use it at the end of a contraction just to kind of release that pressure that has built around the lower back, or sometimes just a strong hold through a contraction as well. Thank you for your bottom.